Today we're going to do the side by side. This side's going to be Emancipation, and this side's going to be Modern Renaissance. Alright, first we're going to start out with the shadow primer, which I forgot to grab out. That's the under eye. That was chapstick, I'll pick it up later. Okay. We're going to go ahead and use the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. Give them both the same chance to be what I want them to be. Sorry if you could hear the YouTube video of Thomas and the child complaining to the side. But like I said, real life. How many of us, if we're moms, are able to actually put on makeup without a child complaining about something to the side? Alright, let's see. We got it on there. Alright, let's try to get... There we go, we're a little centered now. But he had that going, so I want to make sure that... Either way. Alright, we're going to start out in the Anastasia palette. Let me get my shade switcher. There we go. We're going to use a Morphe brush. It's just a little flat brush. And it looks dirty, but I don't have anything. And we're going to use this one for the other one. We're going to go in first with gold ochre. You know what, actually? Let's try to do like a mauve eye. Okay, first we're going to go in with, wow, I don't even know how to say that name, but it's this one. This purple shade. Lavender, light purple, whatever you want to call it. We're going to put that down as a transition on the Anastasia side. We all know that the Anastasia works beautifully. Alright, now we're going to go in with that same color on the dupe side. I wish I knew why that light was blinking, but I don't know if it is or if the camera light is acting up. So far, you know that urge to go over and fix, but I did notice, where's my powder brush? Let's try to blend those in together. Alright, I'll put everything in the description of what else is on my face. Okay. So far, they seem to match pretty well. Let's wash these off. The shade switcher, I'll put them over here. Next, we're going to go into the crease. And I have a e.l.f. brush and another Conair brush. Hold on, I might have another e.l.f. brush. Let's go in with something that's the same size. I believe I have one. At least I used to. I used to have 3 of these. You know what? We'll just use the e.l.f. one for both. That's what the shade switcher's for. I have to wash the shade switcher. Okay, we're going to go in with Love Letter to the crease, which is this one. Ooh. I don't think I've ever gone into that one. That's the first time that it's There's a lot of fallout with that one. Okay, this is Love Letter going into the crease on the Anastasia side. And you just put it, I try to focus it mostly on the crease and build up the color on the outside once the crease, because as you can see, the crease has full color. Kind of blending it upwards with the brush to soften the edges. That went in there very smooth. I like that. I'm color switching now. So you can see I'm taking the Anastasia off the brush. Alright, and now we're dipping into the Emancipation for the other side. And try not to squeeze my eye. I think when you try not to, you end up... Ooh, I forgot to dust it off. Let's get the rest of the shade off there. That is not the shade's fault. That right there is totally mine. Wow. Let me use the mirror behind the camera. See if I could lighten that up a bit.
Inspired Thomas, Winter Wonderland Thomas.
Let's just try to make it a little more blown out and even right here. That turned from a crease shade to an all over the eyelid shade because I messed up. Sorry. So let's go back into the Anastasia side and blow it out a little to match the other side. Makeup, you can fix mistakes if you're willing to not be so rigid. Because this is a dark shade. I can't just... Well, I could have used concealer. It would have taken a while. But it's a dark shade, so it's easier to just fix it a bit. Let me get a blender brush. You know what? We'll just use this one and try to lighten this. While I'm doing this, I'm thinking what we can do to salvage. The Anastasia side looks a little bit darker. But not by much. Alright, so now we're going to actually take like a little pencil type brush thing like this. It's a no-name brand, I can't remember. And I'm going to go into a brown shade. Cypress Umber. Right here. The Anastasia. We're going to put that in the crease. Like so. And run it a little bit along the bottom right there. Alright, now let's take the shade off of there and go into Cypress Umber on this one. Hopefully it's as pigmented. And pop that in the crease. It definitely went from a everyday look to this is going to end up being like a nighttime look. Holiday glam type look. Alright, let's take this brush that we used for the crease and get the red off before we make more mistakes. And try to just blend this crease shade upwards just a little to lower out the harsh edges. And then we'll go in with a regular blending brush. Let's see if we could.
This is my own.
When you do this and you're starting a smoky eye, you want to connect. Make sure it's connected at the side right there. Let's get a blending brush. And we will clean up the edges in a minute for sure to... Oh, I just poked myself in the eye with the brush. With some concealer or foundation. Let's go ahead now and take a little bit more of the Anastasia side so I can connect the bottom.
Oh, Beso.
Pack it on right there. Finish the blowout on the bottom. Oh, wrong one. Having to use 2 palettes. At least it's only been twice that I've tried and messed up. But that's what the color shade switcher is for. Okay, let's try to... You could tell a difference if you look at them dead on. There's a little bit of color difference, but not much. Let's get this and finish swiping out the bottom. It's turning into a pretty decent smoky eye, which isn't what I was going for, but that's pretty much what we got. Alright, let's try to take some more for the Anastasia side and deepen the crease a little bit. Alright, and then a little bit more. I have hooded eyes, so I don't know if it's showing up as good. I can see it in my mirror, but if you ever want to see the finished result, I do post usually on my Instagram. Probably the day I do it. I posted one from the other day that I had started, which was a lot less dramatic than this one. So there's that. We cleaned it up just a bit. Now we're going to look at these, and I think we're going to just, because what happened, we're going to go into the Primavera. It's like a gold color. And we're going to use a flat brush. And we will use the same brush on both sides. Or, actually, I have 2 flat brushes that are exactly the same, just about. Don't you love it when your children are cranky? This one's thinner. Here we go. And that one's like really much thinner. Okay. Either way, we're going to go in with the Anastasia side, and we're going to pop on this gold to the bottom here and pop it into all the way up into the crease. Kind of like a cut crease, but not quite. I don't have to use the concealer for it. Or get it wet. And I'm just bouncing it on there. There we go. Trying to fix the mistake I made, and alright, now we're going into the same gold shade. It's not quite as creamy as the Anastasia one, so I may have to add like MAC Fix Plus or Makeup Revolution. Quit hitting me. Or not, it still looks like it went on pretty good. I would almost say it went on better. Let's try to pat more on. We're going to deepen the outer corner on both, again, with that brown shade, just to add it in. to make sure that it kind of jives together. So we're going to take this crease brush that we used, and we're going to take some of that Cypress Umber, Quit Hitting Me, and I am going to put it on the outer V here, kind of blend that in together and across. I wish the camera would pick up how it looks to me. Okay, it might be. I might just be self-conscious about it. I will try to ease in, even though my brows are not. Or I was trying to fix them right before I started recording, and I couldn't find the thing I usually use. Then I started recording, or I started to like really get ready, and I had already done my brows, and there it was. Don't you hate when that happens? Okay, now I'm putting these brushes up. I'm cleaning them a little bit. Today's the day I'm gonna take them all and clean them though. Let's go in with, I don't have any color on here. I'm just trying to smoke it out a little bit more and kind of fix these edges up. I don't know if y'all could see. The Anastasia side really does look deeper. Let's see if I could try to, I'm going to use the brush that came in this palette. I just want to deepen this a little bit on the edge. There we go. Now it seems to match. Have you ever put makeup on hoping your child don't hit your arm? Because you'll poke yourself in the eye. Alright, I'm going to take the Anastasia brush, and I'm going to take that Cypress Umber like I just did on the other side, but I used the one from that palette. And we're just smoking out that bottom. Oh God. Okay, just one little mistake because, alright. Now, we're going to go into the Vermeer, which was the shade above, and we're going to pop that in the crease. Not the crease, the inner corner. I'm using this little mermaid type brush. Might have put too much. It's kind of... Ay, ay, ay. Okay, not as bad as it was a second ago. Alright, now we're going to take this Morphe brush onto the same goldish, pinkish, rose gold shade. And try to pop that in on that corner. Alright. Taking this brush, and we're going to go in on the red ochre right here. And we are going to use that as an eyeliner. So we're going to gently take this across. We're going to tap it along the edge of the lash line. Yes. Alright, and we're going to take that same color in the other palette and tap it along the lash line. There we go. Doesn't show up as good on the other side. Let me try to put another layer on and just gently tap, tap, tap. My throat is going so dry. There we go. And let me make sure this is all the way across. Overall, I would say this is a pretty good dupe. I mean, the Anastasia one, it's going to be more pigmented. Using that inner corner shade. To highlight the brow bone. Okay. The Anastasia one seems to have a lot of fallout, but most of their palettes I've noticed that I own, 3 of them, do. Let's try to, this is the Emancipation swatches of the first 4 of the bottom row. And the first 4 of the bottom row on the Anastasia. Anastasia is this hand. The other one is the other hand. They're not bad. They're pretty. Some of the shades are more pigmented on the other palette, but they're made differently, so you would expect that. Okay, now let's try to pick a lip color to go with this everyday makeup look that I tried to do, but since it's not an everyday makeup look, we're just gonna go for something. I'm trying to find my lip plumping. You know what, we'll just use Sexy Mother Pucker Pillow Plump. Okay. I'm also testing out lipsticks, and I'm going to let y'all know which formulas I'm liking best. Which ones stay, which ones... Let's go ahead and use this Stila Metallic Red in Beso Shimmer. I probably should have put a lip liner on. Oh, okay. Ooh, wee. Wow. I'm not good at red lips. I don't usually wear them very much. You seen them the other day. And that was the first day. I have a makeup wipe somewhere. Let me look in the mirror. We're gonna get out a lip liner to try to clean up those edges a little bit without getting pink lipstick all over me, because I haven't even done the mascara yet. Do I have a red lip liner? Do I have, you know what? We'll use this Buxom. Kind of nude color. Found my makeup wipes, and then I lost them. It's looking like that, or the child knocked them off of the dresser again, because I found them behind the desk. Alright, let's go ahead and grab. I've been trying to use this a lot because I love the way it makes my eyes look. This is the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara.
I'm doing.
Alright. There's that. Okie dokie. Now we're going to go in with Ulta Dewy Mist Setting Spray. And the original Bare Minerals sample to dry your face. Take the hair down. And that's the final look. Let's see. The setting sprays sometimes take your highlighter off. We're going to go in with Becca Moonstone. We're just going to take this little Morphe brush that was recently cleaned. Okay, and we're going to see that highlight. I love that highlight. A little bit up on the upper brow bone. Someone just commented on the video. Okay. And that is the comparison. I would say this one gets really dirty. But if I was to buy just this one, I would have been happy. I didn't buy the other one, my fiance did. But this one has very similar shades, very similar quality, somewhat not as powdery. Trying to keep the light from shining on it so much. But as you can see, the finished look is very much the same. Each eye is very much similar looking. So I will link this in the description. This exact palette, because I know there's another one over here with Modern Renaissance look-alike. So I hope you liked the video. Nice to see you. Don't forget to enter the giveaway. I'll try to link that in the description bar also. But see you next time. Bye.